Well, this Sunday marks the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. The British passenger liner was on her maiden voyage from England to New York City when she hit an iceberg and sank into the North Atlantic Ocean. Over 1,500 people died before the Carpathia arrived to ferry 700 survivors safely in America. KITV4's Paula Akana shares Titanic's connection to Hawaii thousands of miles away.
Here among the thousands of graves at Oahu Cemetery, you'll find this one belonging to Lucy Parrish. Nothing too special until you look closely at this little white marker that says Titanic survivor. Lucy, or Luty Parrish as she was known, survived the sinking of the great ship along with her daughter Imanita. But tracking them down following the sinking wasn't easy. Just ask Titanic historian Phil Gowan.
I've spent about 42 years researching the passengers and the crew. And they were one of the biggest thorns in my flesh. I just couldn't find what became of them afterwards, just like they dropped off the face of the earth.
He located their passports and discovered they had moved to the islands. Gowan says Luty and her daughter traveled the world without their husbands. He says they were known as social climbers.
They were traveling in second class instead of first class, and were constantly complaining aboard about their accommodations.
When disaster struck, the two made their way to lifeboat number 12, which Imanita later told a reporter was several feet from the ship, forcing them to jump.
The way she tells it is the boat was about 5 or 6 feet away from the deck, and people had to actually literally jump into the boat.
Nanette Napoleon is a graveyard historian, and Gowan's discovery led her to research Paris herself. Several years after the sinking, she says Luty, Imanita, and their husbands came here, settling in Ha'oli'ewa. According to her death certificate, Lucy, or Luty, a widow, died of a cerebral hemorrhage in 1930. She was 88.
Lucy Parrish kept a pretty low profile, and very few people knew about her Titanic experience. But in the last few years, the word's gotten out, and every once in a while, a piece of Titanic memorabilia like this will appear at the gravesite.
Oh, this is over the top. This is over the top. One of the best burial, famous people story in Hawaii that I ever heard about. So I was very, very excited when I heard about this.
Hawaii's Titanic tie. Paula Akana, KITV4 News.